Hey guys, Project Zacker here. Today I'm going to be doing some Guild Wars 2 tournament PvP footage. I've been playing this game since release. I recently took a break while I played Path of Exile and a few other games. I never really got into the structured PvP, but it's pretty fun. So the match starts, and there's 3 territories for each map. It's simple capture and hold. You capture the territories by standing in a little circle. So when I spawned, first of all,
your enemy sees the altar.
I decided to go for one of the other objectives on the map. For this map, there are also buffs that pop up. I believe there are 4 buffs in total. One on the bottom left, bottom right, one in the center, and one below the map, which is down in the water. Each buff will do something different. 2 of the buffs gives your teams extra points when you kill opponents. 1 buff gives you double points while you're scoring. And the final buff gives you control of all 3 points.
You've captured the altar.
So for my build, I mostly did a tank warrior. So I do a lot of defensive holding points. There's a neat little drop down trick into the water right there. If you're getting chased and you want to either draw some people away. But the goal of my my spec right here is to be just a tanky beast and just sit on territories. I pull out my rifle right here. I use my rifle for my most of my damage and my also long range abilities. My alternate weapons are sword and shield, which I use whenever I'm trying to tank someone or just contest a territory or hold a territory. The largest factor in these PvP matches are the territories and controlling them. It's not all about killing your opponents, it's more about objective control, which is something I really enjoy in this game. That's why I made a character that was more based around defensive than offensive. So here, me and another player on my team are taking a character 2v1. It's almost always going to be a loss for the one character to go to in the 2v1 in these structured PvPs, just because of the way that the game is designed with downing and everything like that. Because even if you do knock someone down, the other person can pick them back up right away before you finish them off, and then you're still in a 2v1. So, like I said before, my build is designed around holding territories. So I'm just contesting this territory as long as I can. I end up drawing 2 people to me, and that's fine, just because meanwhile my team is taking other objectives across the map. I actually end up pulling 3 on me at the end, and I'm just running around the map while we're taking all 3 territories, which is really good for my team, and helped us get a good lead in this map, and we actually came out and won. I actually do get taken out by him, but I made him waste so much time chasing me around, it wasn't really worth it for him. After you go down, you have 4 abilities you can use, and then there's also a finishing move you can use on characters. There's a 15-second respawn, and then you're just going to respawn back at your base by clicking on the waypoint. So as soon as you respawn, you're back in the game. It's not too much downtime, which is another thing I like. The more and more I do PvP, I enjoy it more and more, but since release, I've mostly done PvE, and I mostly have done high DPS characters, and going for a tank is a little bit different. Right here we had a 3v2 where there was only 2 of our characters, but my teammate, he had good damage, and I just CC'd out the Guardian the whole time and kept the point from being captured, and then he took on the other 2 by himself, so he actually did really, really well in this fight. They tried to focus me down, which was a mistake on their part. You always want to aim for the DPS characters, not the tanks. I also use banners for this build, which give buffs to everyone around them on my team, which are really good for also controlling objectives, because you just throw it down, and then everyone on your team is covered. Now, Guardians have an ability where they can knock everyone away when you're trying to finish them, so I rolled away and then moved back in, so I was able to get the finishing blow on him. Basically jump up in the air and spear them with a flag. There's also cool little gimmicky things you can get. You can get a finisher combo for like a wolf or a bunny or things like that. That'll modify how you finish people. It's all for cosmetics, it's just for fun. So I don't know if you guys have played Guild Wars before, but if not, it's a really cool game, and PvP is really fun, something worth checking out. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my build here coming up. Also, at the end of a game, you have like 20-30 seconds where you can just keep fighting. It doesn't count for anything. That was a tournament, which they just implemented new tournaments not too long ago, but I haven't done PvP, so it was very new to me. And then I also reached rank 4. You have a separate level system in PvP than you do from the PvE. So when you open these items, you get these rewards, which are basically just loot. So my character, he just started off with pretty plain armor. I've gotten around 2 or 3 pieces that I actually like so far, and I'm gonna keep doing PvP. Mostly I was doing this for the 10 laurels. As you can see, I have 22 at the time. Laurels are used to buy ascended gear, which is currently the highest level gear in the game, except for legendaries, which take a lot more work. So I wanted to make sure I could do my monthly and get 10 laurels. There are PvP lockers, which hold all your armors and everything that you accumulate, and this is completely separate from the PvE, which is a little different for some people in a case of a MMO. I have mixed feelings on it. I like that it's completely separate. You can start a level 1 character and you're always the same strength no matter what. Gear does not get stronger. You only change your builds and how they work. You don't actually ever get stronger. You just get different and cooler looking gear. So here's my equipment again. Just using the sword and the shield and the rifle. I go with power, toughness, vitality, amulet, as well as a few power, toughness abilities. For my traits, I go 20 or 0, 20, 20, 30, 0. So I focus mostly on defense with this, and then arms gives me a little bit of damage for my rifle, and as well as using my bleeds, I put a good bleed stack on people by having the 50% increased bleed. And then other than that, I mostly just tank people down and out-sustain them with my regen from both my character itself and then also from my banners, which give me regen, which is a really, really good trait to have. So thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing a few more Guild Wars 2 videos because that's what I'm playing right now. Show you just what the state of the game is right now, what you can expect if you actually play this game or jump back in, or if you've been playing since release and took a break for something like Path of Exile, such as I did, and are looking to jump back into a good MMO that's free to play. It still has the monthly, or I'm sorry, it has no monthly fee. You just have to buy it and then you have the game forever. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.